Hi, good afternoon guys. My name is Gaurav and I am a second year student of IHM Gwalior. Today we are here at the quantity training kitchen, which is also the QTK. Here we make food in bulk, which is also served to the cafeteria and the ATR, the advanced training restaurant we have here. And the second thing is today I'm going to show you some really interesting thing, which is a themed lunch we prepared, which is a Satvik menu prepared on the Mahashivratri theme based. So we were under the guidance of Mr. Bamkin Jordar, who is the HOD of the college, and our supervisor Ms. Simran Bhatt. She's here, so she'll be taking us forward inside. Let's go inside.
So this is our QTK kitchen. See, like.
So today guys we have made a lot of things. So we'll start from here. Falhari Namkeen or Mishrit Fal, which is most of the people keep a fast on Mahashivratri. So this is basically a menu which we have prepared for the fast people also. It is a special menu. Second thing we are having is dahi aloo. Third is the thandai. Fourth is the makhne ki kheer. सिंघारे के आटे की पूरी, आलू काली मिर्ची, मोरदान which is also चावल. We have prepared sabudana vada and sabudana papad. So we'll now get to know about the dishes accordingly. So first we'll go with falhari namkeen and mishrit fal. So who would like to say a few words or tell the process about that?
In this method, we have to first saute the dry fruits like cashew nut, almond, kismis and makhani. And then we have to fry the potato chips, and then we crush the potato chips and add all dry fruits, and then add rock salt and dates.
So let's start with the dahi aloo. Who prepared this?
So in dahi aloo we have
Himanshu is.
so in dahi aloo we have to first saute the first we have to boil the potatoes, and second after boiling potato we have to just saute the potato, and we have to add some Indian spices, which is like your turmeric powder, red chili powder and whole chili also. So after having all these things we have to add curd. In curd we usually add turmeric to give it a golden color. Thank you.
So next is the thandai. Thandai is made by Mr. Krishnakant Tyagi. He would be saying.
First of all, we take 2% of curd, then we add thandai syrup in it. After that, we add mawa and dry fruit chopped. That's it.
That's it. Thank you. And now we are having the makhani ki kheer. Arsidat. Who? Kusha?
Vidyani Karthik,
Jobin.
please.
Jobin is going to explain the makhani.
First we boil the milk in a container. After that we cut it makhana in the two parts and we mix together. And after that we put in the cast in it after for the design for the
So now singhare ki aate ki puri. Who make this? Shubhi, please.
First we take sattu ka aata, we mix it with flour, singare ka aata, sorry. After that we mix refined oil and salt according to the taste, make a dough. After that we take rest 20 minutes.
Now we are having aloo kali mirch. Aloo kali mirch will be explained by Piyush Bali.
First we have to boil the potatoes, then we have to take the red chili whole, break it into two. Then we have to take the black pepper, we have to crush it in the hamal dasta. Then we have to heat up the oil, put the masalas, and then put the black pepper, then put aloo. That's all.
So now more than rice preparation, Mr. Rajinder, please tell about it.
So Mordhan is also known as a Kodu millet, and in this preparation we have to just first soak the Mordhan for some time, say 5 to 10 minutes. And for the tempering we have to add the desi ghee in the kadai, or you can take also the oil. So after that we have to add mustard seeds, jeera, and some cashew nuts and raisins, and just saute them accordingly, and then add the soaked Mordhan and just saute it also for 4 to 5 minutes just. And according to the Mordhan, if we take in 1 kg Mordhan, then you have to add double water or triple water, you say, according to the quality of your Mordhan. Then after adding Mordhan, just you have to keep the lid off and simmer it for some time, and your Mordhan is ready.
And finally, at the last, we are having sabudana vada over here. Sabudana vada will be explained by Krishna.
First we soak the sabudana in the lukewarm water. Then after we add chopped coriander and green chili. And then after we add black salt, turmeric powder, red chili powder.
And give them a shape
of like
tikki or vada. After that, deep fried.
And after that we deep fry it, and it will take shape.
Now, hi. Now I would like to call our HOD, Mr. Bumpkin Jordar. Under whose supervision we were making all this menu, and we are having Suresh sir also here. He was also a great help to us. And third is Miss Simran Bhatt. Now I would like to call Mr. Bumpkin Jordar over here, our HOD, and say about the menu and give us a few words of wisdom.
Right. So as far my visual effect is concerned, I can conceive that the presentation is undoubtedly good, and we can also see the number of portions have already maintained in a proper manner, but the things where we need the improvement, that is a little bit the portion control in terms of the falari. I think this is for little more than one person, and because this is a fried item, this is not a very good source of other nutrients. It will increase the your cholesterol. Okay, so we have to, as a chef, we have to keep in mind that the health of the customer should be maintained in a proper manner. Okay, I don't mind the fruits which have been given. That is in a sufficient quantity. Dahi aloo, this is not bad, substantial quantity. As far as the thanda is concerned, we can see the quantity is comparatively high end. Actually, this has got many other ingredients which are very rich. And for a person who has attained 40 plus of age, for him or her, it becomes difficult to consume, because it's a very good source, very big source of cholesterol. Okay. As the puri is concerned, you can see there are only 3 pieces. Okay. But the thing is, when you offer the puri to a guest, there has to be an even number, either 2 or 4. This is little bit objectionable because 3 is an odd number, and odd thing should not be in the scene. Okay, so this point should be rectified immediately in your next course of action. As far as the taste is concerned, I would like to invite the supervisor, Ms. Simran, just taste all the items and pass your comments, and let us see how far your comment matches with mine. So please start.
So now it starts with the falari namkeen.
Pass your comment, please.
It's too delicious. Actually, it is a mixture of salty and sweety nature, so it's too precious. Actually, too delicious in look. That's it. So please taste.
Right. So as far as I have already tasted it earlier, but as far as the texture is concerned, I will say that there are few things which are bigger in size, and there are few things which are crushed much more. The symmetrical balance is not being maintained in a proper manner. I will show you. Just look at this. This one. This one. If you have a close up, the dimension is not proper. In a 5-star hotel, either you have to maintain this one or you have to maintain this one. There is a mismatch. So this dimension has to be maintained in proper manner. Otherwise, the contrast is good. Okay. Same is the case with the fruits. Some fruits are of bigger size, some are smaller size. That is a dimension mismatch. Point to be noted. Supervisor, please taste the curry and tell me how far this is correct or how far the rectification has to be made in that. What about the salt, the spiciness?
Basically this is dahi aloo, but it's look too spices. मतलब बहुत सारी spices इसमें लग रही है, मतलब अच्छे से proper way में ये cooked नहीं हुआ है.
Point to be noted. If it is so, it needs some simmering time also. If the simmering is not proper, it will leave the raw flavor inside it, which will make you uncomfortable at the time of having the things. Okay. Otherwise, color is good. Thandai, I have tasted it, good, but it could have been little more diluted because of the surface tension that is called viscosity. It will reduce in quantity, and now it will become a little bit thicker. It is not this much thick, which it shows right now. It should have been a little bit thinner. So that point of improvement has to be there. Otherwise, taste-wise, it's very good. Then we have got this makhane ki kheer. Supervisor, just go through it and just tell me regarding its texture. Is it tight?
So it is tight. Actually,
Tight.
Not in a liquidity, some liquidity.
Very true. The reason is because there is binding agent, and at the time of service, the dilution should be proper, and the addition of the liquid in the form of milk or in the form of hot water should be made in a proper manner. Now this is not carrying the texture of the heat. It is carrying the texture of some sort of curry or some sort of paste. It's a texture mismanagement. If the texture is not managed in a proper manner, your cookery is invalid. Your cookery is invalid. Point to be noted. Otherwise, color-wise not bad. Supervisor, go through the puri.
So it is not in a proper shape. Look like a imbalanced form.
Okay. Synchronization is proper. Imbalanced form and the number is 3. That is one thing. Another thing is it not overburnt? Overdone. Just go through it. Tear a little portion of it and taste it and tell me how does it taste. Supervisor, please do it. Little portion. It's a veg thing, so there is no worry about it. Little portion, yes. Because you are the officer right now. Taste it with the curry, no problem. And pass your comment. Both good and bad. Plus points and minus points.
प्लस पॉइंट ये है कि ये थोड़ी सॉल्टी जो है एज पर द टेस्ट है इसमें, और इसका जो टेक्सचर है वो बहुत ज़्यादा हार्ड है, मतलब सॉफ्ट काइंड ऑफ नहीं है इसमें. ये मेरा रूम फॉर इम्प्रूवमेंट लगा.
Point to be noted. Let me have a little bit taste. Well, little bit tight, but again it needs a lot of practice before giving the actual texture. And what about the samaki chawal? Just go through it. Little portion you have and pass your comment. Is it well cooked? Well done? Well salted?
It is well cooked, but sir it is not in a perfect manner. मतलब some weights थोड़ा सा weighty.
Mashy. This is called mashy. Mashy texture. It's watery. The water content was little more, and that has to be rectified. Point to be noted. Otherwise, it gives you the look of as if it's a kind of dalia sort of thing. Okay.
Yes.
So which has to be rectified. And what about the vada? Go through it.
So it's too oily.
Okay.
And elasticity.
Elasticity is there.
Yes.
Okay. It's breakable. So any good point you have seen?
Taste.
So crunchies are there.
It's crunchy. Fine. Color wise, I will say color wise good, but right from the center, it's not well cooked. So the solution is either you make the shape smaller or you flatten it, which was not possible today because of the binding effect. And another thing is you make it like simmer it, like fry it in a medium or lower flame. Then only the problem will be solved. Now, whatever I've seen, that the entire effort of the students was good. Except few points I have noted that when you were appearing before the camera, there should be proper discipline. If the discipline is not there, somewhere, somehow you are being caught. Mind you very well. Time is watching everything. Time is the best killer, time is the worst killer. Okay. So if you do not respect the time, naturally time will take a revenge. Time is everything. No one is above the time. Okay. I'm not going to that point. Let us respect the time. Let us respect the time. So those who are not paying attention, I will not tell them anything. Time will teach you a lesson in its own manner. It's a holy place. We are doing the right thing. We are doing experimental cookery. And those who are not taking interest, let me not tell them anything. They will understand in the due course of time. Okay. Now I would like to invite Mr. Suresh. Suresh जी आप यहाँ पे आइए और अपने दो शब्दों को बयान करें और आपको कैसा लगा इस बारे में बताएं। ये मैं थोड़ा इंट्रोड्यूस करा दूं। हमारे जो सबसे प्यारे जो यहाँ पे जो कर्मचारी हैं मिस्टर सुरेश वाल्मीकि जी, ये बहुत पुराने स्टाफ है हमारे यहाँ पे और इन्होंने बहुत ज्यादा मदद की है। अभी भी इस उम्र में भी आप मदद करते हैं। इनका रिटायरमेंट का टाइम बहुत ही नजदीक आ रहा है, लेकिन मैं इनको बहुत मिस करूंगा। और सुरेश जी, मैं आपसे पूछूंगा, आप किचन में काम करते हो, आपको कैसा महसूस हो रहा है?
बहुत अच्छा लगता है सर।
बहुत अच्छा लगता है। एक अपनापन महसूस होता है? अच्छा। कभी दबाव महसूस होता है कि मुझ पे दबाव डाला जा रहा है? नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं सर। काम बहुत अच्छा लगता है। मुझे भी काम बहुत अच्छा लगता है। और जो है काम जब दबाव में होता है तब बड़ा सुंदर लगता है कि यस वी आर डूइंग समथिंग। काम को कभी भी बोझ नहीं समझे। जो भी व्यूअर्स है, काम को पूजा समझे, काम को वर्शिप समझे। और जितना भी स्टूडेंट जो फर्स्ट ईयर के हैं जो ये वीडियो देख रहे हो, और जो 10th 11th 12th के जो बच्चे हैं, आप जो होटल मैनेजमेंट पढ़ना चाहते हैं, आपको मैं ये विश्वास दिलाना चाहता हूं कि इस कोर्स में बहुत ही आपको आनंद आएगा अगर आप इस कोर्स में आते हैं तो, एंड यू विल रियली एंजॉय द थिंग। एंड द क्रेडिट गोज टू आवर स्टूडेंट्स। जस्ट हैव ए क्लोज अप ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स and we are very much happy. So on this holy occasion of Mahashivratri, though we are celebrating it after 2-3 days, I say a very big namaskar to everybody. Stay safe, stay happy, good day.